Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Caught near the sticks. It's Robinson. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
To the air on first down. He's going to fire deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Guys, let's look big picture at Florida State. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help them out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
He wants to throw it again. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Seminoles line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. So Wake Forest's offense will go to work for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not good. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harding. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanting to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Here's the return. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Webster. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the give off the left side. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles! They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Nelson. That's caught, it's Moulton.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Moulton. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Noles look to keep this drive humming. Got a man, it's Robinson. There, headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's got an open man. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. He's got it! He gets it in! And the Seminoles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Slings it. Got it in the middle, it's Moulton. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got him downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll leave it with him. And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the air, it's Nelson. He's got the back in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on third down. They just want to make the home run, highlight-type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
Watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it in. It's Sampson. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. That last completion still leaving them with a third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles! All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Motion from the wideout. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the out of the gun, the give to the back. Got him up for the first down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Seminoles send out the punt unit. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's wrestled to the ground. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they've got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal here.
You practice these situations all during the week. You know you got to be fast, taking advantage of the clock, it's stopping, making sure you're throwing the football down the field to try to get some points.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mays. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All right, Kevin. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Shoots it to the left. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Working on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Seminoles trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going for the goal line. And he won. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Snags a quick pass on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
The defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
He's going to run it. There he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
To the ground, he's got it again. Fakes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll do it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
To the tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll go with a direct snap. The Noles will move the sticks.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but...
Oh, he's got some space. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to...
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Noles. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
He's got 2.
The give to the tailback. Got the first down and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Unloads quickly. Inside the 30. Oh, there's an alley to the left. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. After this, it'll be a wrap. Here's the handoff. And after the short gain, that is going to put this one in the books. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go